All right, I'm at St. Clair on the right-of-way here at Avenue Road. It's one of the busier intersections in the city, and the big concern that we've talked to about one neighbor who lives in this area is the people making the left-hand turn. He says that, mixed with the streetcar right-of-way, is a recipe for disaster.
Going west, you can't really see the lane for the cars to go down because it's not. I don't feel it's lit well enough for one thing, and it's not marked. Did not enter there. So people go down, and when they get so far down, they realize that they shouldn't be there, and they panic and they make a right to get off. There's a high curb also that's not marked. Then they bounce off the curb and into a pole.
Now, Gordon Croft says in the 5 years he's lived at St. Clair and Avenue Road, he has personally witnessed about a dozen incidents, including one last night that he took photos of, where drivers get confused and then they end up in the right-of-way. Now, he's been frustrated in his attempts at an answer. He says the city tells him that he should talk to the TTC, and the TTC says it's up to the city. We talked to TTC spokesperson Brad Ross about Croft's concerns.
It is down the middle of the road. It is separated with eastbound traffic on one side, westbound on the other. There is signage at every intersection, and it is up to the drivers of cars to make sure that when they are making a turn onto St. Clair, that they are not getting onto the right-of-way, that they are following the signage. It is well marked. It is important to take your time and to ensure that if you're unfamiliar with the area, that you are driving safely on St. Clair.
So it sounds like things are going to stay the way they are. Now, we talked to one urban planning professor who says the right-of-way, since it was brought in, has actually reduced the number of collisions along this stretch of St. Clair.